Hello, welcome back to Mark's House and Garden UK. Now sadly, recently we lost the head of our family, my father-in-law, Big John. And this is a wreath from his funeral. He died from dementia. He was my father-in-law for 35 years and we love him and we miss him. He's left a great hole. But we're going to try and turn a negative into a positive, and we're going to try and make a garden out of this. This was a rose that somebody gave us just after he died. All the proceeds from this video are going to go to Dementia UK. So what I'm going to do is, I have a great big pot that Big John gave to us when he downsized with his wife Joan. So I'm going to try and make a garden in that pot with this as the centerpiece. I'm going to take all the flowers and plants out of this and see if there's any life in them, and try and take some cuttings. Now, it's taken me a while to get around to doing this because I didn't feel ready emotionally. So it might be that we don't get much from this, but the very fact that you are watching this video is a good thing already, because already that means that YouTube will be giving me some advertising revenue to give to Dementia UK. So in a way, regardless of what happens, and I am hopeful that we'll get something, it's a positive anyway. Right, so first thing we're going to do is very carefully remove everything from this pot and see, actually, there is evidence of a little root on that one already, so we might be in luck. I'm going to very carefully take everything out of here and see if there's anything with any life left in it whatsoever that we might be able to get a cutting from. And then I'm going to treat them with a sharp knife and some rooting powder, pot them all up and put that in a new home. Now that rose is going in a new pot temporarily until we work out what's happening. So this is part one of this video. Part two, of course, will be linked at the end of this one when we establish whether we've got anything from these plants. Right, so let's get on with it. Let's get into this wreath and see if there's any life left here whatsoever. That looks like a carnation. You never know, do you? We will see. Right, I think I've done okay there actually. There are some plants here which are still very much green, which if they're green, I think there's a good chance we might be able to get some cuttings. This is a pile of clearly dead stuff, so that's going to go at the bottom of a hugelkultur pot. So that will already be recycled into new life. I'm going to pot the rose up first, so that's just going to go into here. I've put some gravel at the bottom of here. This is really just a temporary house to keep it going in some fresh compost until such time as we've got some plants to make the big garden up with. So I'm just going to, this is one of those pots that you can plant into, but I'm actually going to remove it and free up the roots a little bit. So that again can go in the bottom of my hugelkultur pot. Just break up them roots a little tiny bit. The gravel in the bottom, by the way, was for some drainage. Some nice fresh roots coming through there. Right, a bit of extra compost in the bottom. Place the rose in. I'm going to plant it exactly the same level as it was planted before. And I'm going to leave some space at the top for watering. Now, let's analyse what we've got here. And I want to try and keep this video quite positive, but I will tell you that my father-in-law, John, was a builder all his life, a master builder, from the age of about 16 up until his retirement. So his legacy is all over the country, really. But when he got dementia, it really took him away from us very, very quickly. So thank you for watching this, and I will put the link to Dementia UK in the description box below this video. I've just cut that just below a leaf node, and I'm just going to tear those bottom leaves off. And I'm also going to cut off a bit of extra foliage so that it has a bit of a chance. You don't want too much foliage, because otherwise it will transpire too much. It will give off too much moisture. And so that will slow it down while it has a chance to make some roots. I don't know what that is, but it looks nice, doesn't it? So that can go in a pot with some compost in a moment. By the way, I'm not overly sentimental, so I won't be letting these plants kind of own me for the rest of my life. I will let go, but it's just nice to think that something positive might be coming out of our loss. And in a way, that's why I'm doing this. It's kind of cathartic and it's slightly healing. And we have some here that look a little bit like roses, actually, so we'll see what we can do with those. Now, this video might get somewhat boring if I were to sit here and make you watch me do 30 different cuttings in exactly the same way, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And I'll see you in a moment to say goodbye. And at the end of this video, there will be a link to part 2, which is when, if we get anything from this, we put them all into a big tub. And that video's proceeds will also go to Dementia UK, so it's a win-win-win. Well, now I think I've got a reasonable selection of cuttings which may or may not be viable. We will know in the fullness of time. This one looks like a seed head, and I've no idea what it is. But if it's a seed head, presumably it's got seeds in it. So I've just got a tray of compost here. Scissors, snip. We will see, won't we? I've always said, and if you follow my channel, you will know, many of my gardening exploits are just experiments. Loosely covered, I'll water them in, I'll cover it in some gravel, and we will wait. Right, seed heads, compost. Now then, the other ones, and again, I'm not going to show you me doing this to all of them. I've cut them just below a leaf node. I've removed quite a lot of foliage. Just below a leaf node apparently is where there's quite a high density of hormones. So, bit of water, bit of rooting powder, a bit of compost. In fact, I'll do it over there so I'm not spilling compost everywhere. A bit of compost. Not too full. And now the dipper, so that I don't, by pushing them into the soil, I don't remove the hormone that I've just added. Right, in it goes. And there's another. Firm it down. Might just put a little bit more compost on top. Now it's firmed. On the tray for watering. And we'll see what happens. So there we go. Potentially a new garden from a funeral wreath in memory of Big John. Hope you've enjoyed that. And I will link part 2 in the description box below this video. I'll see you soon for some more gardening adventures. Bye for now.